welcome back to Let's Play the Legend of Dragoon. Oh boy, have I done some grinding in between episodes. I've put in several hours. It was not too tedious. I threw on some YouTube videos, watched some Twitch streamers, and just got it done. So let me show you what we've got. Now, I will say, of course, Meru and Rose are not in my party, so I'm going to have to grind again when I get them back. But I started using Kongol, and oh my gosh, that man is a meat shield. Wow. Whew, he's mighty. So I've got all of Dart's editions. I mean, most of these were done when we left off anyway. I just did a couple more Madness Hero to get that one finished. Look at all of Shauna's editions. Hashel, I've got the 4 of his that I have so far are all maximum level. I'm just going to 80, not to 99. And I've got him set on 5 Ring Shattering, but I want to put him back on Summon 4 Gods. Because I'm still looking to get Dragoon levels on everyone. So he's Dragoon level 4. I'm thinking I want to do like Dragoon level is disc I'm on +1. So right now I'm on disc 3, so everybody, I would like to have Dragoon level 4. Albert, I should say before I move on, this one will unlock with a level up, I found out. And then once you get everything to level 5, the final one unlocks. So that's why Albert has the final one unlocked here. And oh my goodness, I've tried Flower Storm a few times. I've been able to pull it off once. It's tricky. It's very tricky, but it does a lot of damage. However, he's only Dragoon level 3, so we're going to put him on Rod Typhoon. Kongol's ridiculous. Oh man, his additions are easy and they can't be countered, I found out. So I never have to worry about pushing circle. Yeah, this guy's wild. Pursuit and Inferno were both very, very easy to level up. And then Bone Crush just does a stupid amount of damage and gives 100 SP. So he is also Dragoon level 3. But hey. Right now I have a party of Albert and Kongol with Dart because they are the lowest Dragoon levels. So I'm going to be working on them. Now, my apologies. I should have gone back to the inn in between episodes, but we need to go back to Fernie for just a second to go to the inn, and I'll kind of talk about my process here. So for grinding, what I did was that save point there in the forest, I just stayed there and kind of ran little circles until I got in an encounter. If it was one of the big bear enemies, I would use the magic Sig Stone to paralyze it, because those things inflict the fear status, and I'd have to come back to the clinic and get that removed with the clinic, and it was just too much hassle. They don't sell mind purifiers here, so I haven't been able to carry those. So I can't get rid of fear via an item. The other enemies, I would just throw a Speed Stone on Kongol, and maybe a Pandemonium on Dart, and then just use Dart as a shield, a guard. I'd have guard on every turn once I had Pandemonium up, and Hashel, Kongol, Albert, whatever combination I had at the time, I just had them using their additions and until the enemies were KO'd. Ended up with a lot of money as well, so we've got a stack of gold to work with now. I'm gonna head over to the shop real quick. Make sure that my item inventory is as prepared as I can get it. I've got some items to actually sell off. We want to go to buy something, and then we're going to sell item. And I think I had some of those attack balls. Yeah, I don't like these things. They're too unpredictable, because I could get an element that doesn't do much damage against what I use it against. So get rid of those. And then I think that's all that I had to sell off. So anyway, these 3 repeatable items, they're lovely for grinding, I gotta say. They're great. I got plenty of thunderbolts. I've got this and that, my usual recovery selection. I've got probably more healing fogs than I need strictly, but it's fine. Okay, now we can head out of Fernie and continue onwards to the next city. If we just so happen to get in some encounters, I'll use Kongol's edition so I can show off his, it's called a Master Edition. Once you have 80 points, 80 uses, level 5 on all the others, you just automatically unlock the last edition, which is, like I just said, Master Edition. And Kongol's is pretty cool. I mean, it's a big dude swinging a big axe around. It's about what you'd expect, but still pretty neat. Okay, see if I remember the way through the forest here. As I recall, we need to go north, because if we went west, we'd get to a dead end where Rose and Meru left the party, but it wasn't from that dead end, it was from approaching the dead end from the other side. The dead end is a ravine, so yeah, it'll make more sense here on the next screen when I get to it. Okay, we've got a couple of things to deal with here. These darn flying rats are so annoying. They always go first, or almost always. There we go. Dealing lots of damage, as you can see. Exactly what you'd expect, but still looks pretty sweet, right? And it's not too hard to pull off either. For 100 SP, hey, can't complain about that. Oh. Well, there's Albert's 4th Dragoon level. Very cool. I'm going to actually keep him in the party for now. If I feel like he takes too much damage, then I might switch back to... well, switch... Yeah, I was using Hashel in the last episode, so switch back to Hashel. That sentence does make sense in context. It's the first time I've played this game for the playthrough off video, so I'm like trying to remember what I did versus what you guys see me do, and just making sure I don't say anything too confusing. Not that I did anything other than grind, but it's an interesting like shift in mentality the first time you play a game between sessions, if that makes sense. Oh, I should have attacked that bird with Albert so it wouldn't get a turn. Oh well, live and learn. Or, in my case, live and probably don't learn. Ooh, I do mess up that addition sometimes though. For as easy as it is, I can mess anything up. That's okay though, I still get the SP for it. And I get another chance. There we go. 733 damage. I know it's just a mook, a very low defense kind of enemy, but whew. Okay, this should be through the forest. Down on to the Crystal Palace of Denengrad. Crystal Palace in Denengrad, rather. Excuse me. Ooh. What's up, jittery person? It is cold, cold. I'm from Tiburoa, and this cold weather is too harsh for me. Yeah, mood. I don't much like the cold either. But I prefer cold over hot, I'll say that. I was just married the other day. I am as happy as a lark. The fire is a little strong. I wonder if they grew up in Tiburoa? Yes, they did. Strong fire. Does that mean there's stardust in it? Oh. What? I thought I was talking to the NPC. We were married and blessed by Bishop Dilly. Dill? Bishop Dill. Dilly? Delay? I'm gonna say Dill. I'm gonna forget that the E even exists there. Anyway, we were married and blessed by the Bishop Dill. I'm so happy now. Well, good. I'm glad you're having a so far happy marriage. I hope that continues for many years to come. Looks like strong liquor must warm up the body from the inside. No, liquor does not warm you up. It is a false, not equivalency, but it's not true. It feels like you're getting warmer, but it's just because the alcohol is making your blood vessels open up. So you feel warmer, but your body is actually cold. Your brain is just interpreting the signal incorrectly. We're not warriors. It's too dangerous to go through the evergreen forest. Hello, it's a warm day today. Recently, the evergreen forest has become a nest of monsters. The animals in the forest have turned into monsters. Oh, well, I've just killed like probably a couple hundred of them. Ooh, do you have mind purifiers? I need those. You do. Excellent. That perfectly fills my stock. I don't need charm potions. And the rest of this stuff I think I am good on, but it's nice to know I can buy Healing Breeze here. Okay, good to go. Weapon shop. Business as usual. Yeah, what you got for me? Oh. Oh. I wish I had come here in the last episode. I could have had much better grinding gear. Not that it was a problem. It was actually maybe better that I did grinding with lower level gear, because that let me get more additions per battle instead of having to go through the victory screen and the battle loading screen and running circles quite as often. I was getting in like 2 or 3 additions per character per encounter. Well, up until they started leveling up anyway, and then I was getting 1 per character, but neither here nor there. Yes, thank you. Also, my gold stock is ridiculous, so we're just absolutely buying all of this. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That's fine. I'll take it. Yep, that's an upgrade all around. Yep. She gains so much magic attack if I do this. But I feel like I have a jeweled crown already and I have her wearing something else. So, nah. Escape rate from magical attacks. Protector, bravely armlet, D-stone. Armor of Legend. Oh, it turns the magic defense down to 0. But look at that defense. Oh, I can't afford it anyway. It's 10,000. Okay. Actually, I need to go all the way down. Yep, that's Garbo. That's Garbo. That's Garbo. Now these weapons. Stuns enemy with a given probability. That's Garbo. Anything that has a secondary effect I want to keep. For example, I've talked about before keeping these. And yeah, I sure do. I have a jeweled crown right here if I want to put that back on Shauna. But these like element attacks and that one that has a chance to stun, I like to hang on to stuff like that. Especially since I have a weapon carry capacity of 255 and presently I'm using like 10% of that. I can hold 10 times as much as I have now. Not too worried at the moment. Okay, let's move on. That was a very fruitful item shop. Holy schmoly. I'll come back here when I get Meru and Rose back. See if there's anything for them. Religious center, the Milsasu National Church, is at the top of these stairs. Okay, I'm moved every time I listen to Bishop Dill's preaching. Won't you listen to it? Sooner or later. Is this the clinic? No, this is someone's house. Look for stuff. Do you like books too? Then go to this city's National Library. You can find any book there. Go to the National Library. You can find books from all over the world. It's an enormous amount of books. And a chess set. Hello, I'd like to examine the chess set, please. No, I'm not allowed to examine the chess set. Okay. Wonder if you read all of this. If so, it's amazing. Not really. You just read a little bit every day and you get through a bunch of books before you know it. I started reading a new book this week. I'm enjoying it a lot so far. It's called Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. Just came out, I think in January. I got in on a Kickstarter for 4 books that he's writing and releasing this year. And the first one's out, and I'm reading it, and oh boy, I adore that man's writing style. It is so fun. So, if you like an author who can write about serious topics but still keep the writing sort of lighthearted and airy and just like fun to read, Brandon Sanderson, all day. Honey, it's a nice day today. Young people like you can't imagine how wonderful a quiet life is with just me and my wife. It's warm. It rejuvenates me. But it doesn't have stardust. There we go. No stardust there. It's a... what? It is maintained well. Yes, that is a very nice potted plant. And here we have... the inn. Seems there's an upstairs too, but it is not used. What? That looks like a bed against the wall. Not a stairwell. Oh, there is a stairwell back there. The bed is blocking it. How interesting. I don't know what that NPC said. Something about Sergio. Didn't care enough to read it, sorry. Oh yeah, there's a big inn sign outside. I am a dummy. Of course that was the inn. Ye pee. Ye pee. I don't know where the bathroom is, kid. Stop asking. It's warm. Yes, fire is generally warm. Quah, quah. These kids got problems, man. I told you, play quietly in the house. Oh, they're playing some sort of game. That's why they're saying weird stuff. Okay, I can accept that. I have a 3-year-old. He's learned how to talk, and now he's experimenting with it. And oh boy, he is making all kinds of gibberish words and crazy noises, and he's having a great time, and it's super weird, but it's the learning process, and it's play, so let him do it. You know, how the heck else did we invent language other than to make weird noises with our mouths and then assign meaning to certain noises? That's all words are. Maybe that belongs in Reddit shower thoughts, but think about that one for a minute. Because this door's locked, we can't get in there, so that'll give you something to do. Don't need to save right now. There's a ceremony going on. Please come another time. Alright. That's legit. I am happy to come back another time. Alright, that was a nice little side jaunt. Bit unproductive, though. There's the clinic. Don't need it. No status effects right now. Okay, I guess that is everything I can see easily. So it's time to go into the church. It is said that the divine tree that lives in our heart and the last fruit have been protected from evil by the signets created by the ancient Winglies. The legend goes, when the signet is broken, the end of the world approaches. Just like the last fruit, we humans are one of the fruits given life by the divine tree. For the end of the world to be a mere legend, we must remove evil from our hearts and live in honesty. It is our mission as children of the divine tree. I don't have a good preachy voice. I hope that was sufficient. I feel like sometimes maybe I get a little preachy, but I don't have a preachy voice to go along with it. I just say stuff. A divine tree? I've never heard of it. We still don't know what the objectives are for Lloyd. Any information can be helpful. Oh, you must be travelers. Welcome to Denengrad. My name is Bishop Dill. I serve the divine tree. I'm Dart. This drawing is what you were talking about? Yes, it is. The divine tree. But this is what we imagine. Nobody has seen the real tree. Nonetheless, we believe in the divine tree. It is the source of life in harmony. Would you like to know more about the divine tree? Yeah, let's hear it. I'm down for some lore. Yes, please. Ooh, cutscene.
The divine tree is the tree of life. All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world. Then the Creator saw, descended from the sky. And his followers created the world. In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree. The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from the ripened fruits. Thus, 108 forms of life were created to fill the world with life. The divine tree completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
Wow. Well, now we learned a little bit more about Zoa, so that's cool. Where's my volume? It's like not even there anymore. There we go, okay. It is like this. The world was established with a fate determined by Soa. God's tree, sown by Soa, is the divine tree. If you would like to find out more about this, you can go to the National Library. Is that the Milsiso National Library? I can step into the treasury of knowledge. I wonder if I'm capable of receiving all this incredible luck and still remain calm. No, I cannot. The treasure of knowledge is shining and calling me. Albert, are you okay? Let's go! Nerd. But hey, it's 2023. Nerd is a good word these days. Who are you people? Do you realize that you're talking to Librarian Ute? No. Sorry. So, what do you want? Have you interrupted my ceremony for no reason? I don't like stubborn old guys because I want to be an adorable old guy. Did you say something? Please wait. We were told by Bishop Dill that there's a wonderful library here. If you want, you can just go to the library. Oh wait, I locked the door when I left. So could you open the door? I would love the opportunity to touch such treasures of intelligence. Alright, stop looking at me like that. I appreciate it. I'll let you in now. He is such a haughty old guy. Don't say that. We have to do what we can do until Lloyd shows up. Sorry, that was really weirdly voiced. That's true. He used a dragoon and a dragoon in Serdio, and in Tiburoa he obtained the cooperation of a Wingly. We don't know what he'll do here. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, this Lloyd guy is getting loyalty, like, across divides. Like, he seems to be human, question mark. But he's got the cooperation of a dragon, a dragoon, a Wingly. You know, things that were historically opposed. Humans and dragons, dragoons and Winglies. Huh. Never thought of it like that. Okay, let's make a save. We'll use our good old backup slot number 2. Been a while since I made a backup save. This is incredible! This is the knowledge source of endiness. Go look for anything you want. The entire wall is filled with books. Maybe we can find out something about virages and the moon that never sets. Doesn't looking at these things all the time have an effect on you? It made me wise.
Congo feels dizzy. Gigantos lose 2 books.
Here's something about dragons. It also talks about dragoons, too. We can say that the Serdian War was started from the dragoon spirit that was brought by Lloyd. Let's split up and look. Let's just do it. I guess I have to use my brain for the first time in a long time.
Can Congo read human words?
If Rose were here, she would tell us a lot. They will be back when they finish with their errands. We have to do what we can do now.
It is about winglies, I guess.
You guess?
Congo cannot read human characters. Congo looks pictures.
Let me read it. Winglies are people with wings of light who employ magical power. They had their glory 11,000 years ago and had enormous magical power that could float colossal cities.
City floats.
Yes, it is unimaginable in the current world. They became extinct after the war with humans who were seeking their liberation. But Linus, who was a Wingly, was alive. Besides, us dragoons are supposed to be only a legend. A legend does not necessarily tell the truth. Take a look at this picture.
Humans and dragons. No, dragoons and dragons. And what is this?
Virage manipulated by Winglies. Oh man, does that mean that Lloyd's gonna get a Virage next? That sounds awful. Just taking a peek around the bottom floor before I climb up. Okay, Shauna, what have you found?
Shauna, did you find out something?
This book is talking about divine moon objects, but they're just divine objects from a legend to begin with. There are no details.
If we can find out the meaning of the divine moon objects, we think we can find out what Lloyd wants.
Okay, let me read the part I found. After the Dragon campaign, humans controlled the continent of Endinus and divided the continent into 4 and established 3 new countries. To the east, Serdio; to the south, Tiberoa; to the north, Mil Sasso; and to the west of the continent, the untouched land, the Death Frontier. Each country shared 3 divine objects inherited from the Winglies as proof of their alliance. The divine moon objects are said to conceal magical power, however, their usage is unknown.
Usage is unknown. His mystery must be hidden in there.
I will look into it more. I haven't read much, but let me read. Okay, that's the same stuff. We're just going to skip through. I wasn't trying to interact with Shauna, but I was trying to click on like walls and stuff. I guess Dart isn't going to find anything. I'm going to have to talk to my party members and get unstuck. Thank you. I'll just take a quick look over here real quick. Before I talk to anyone else, I may as well poke around. Ooh, this is a museum. Depiction of dragoons. These are dragoons during the Dragon campaign. Okay, so I can read the placards. Beginning and ending of the Dragon campaign. It's a wall painting with the theme of the Dragon campaign. How many times can you say Dragon campaign on the same placard? It seems like a painting of the Divine Tree. Stone plate of people with wings. It must be about the Winglies. Relics from Neat the Tragic Village. The Saint Luvia? I've seen this somewhere. That's the ghost ship we were on, right? I'm pretty sure. Oops. It's a model of the divine dragon based on what people imagined. You know, I saw a divine dragon when I was playing Chrono Cross, and it was not a nice thing to look at. Hopefully it's... Well, of course it's different here. It's a different studio, but... I hope the divine dragon here looks, not to be rude, but cooler than the dragons from Chrono Cross, because some of them individually were pretty cool. I liked the fire dragon a lot. You know, the water dragon was pretty neat, but like when they all fused together, spoilers, whoo, that thing was, that was not a good looking dragon, in my opinion. If you haven't seen it, go watch my Chrono Cross series. Oh, shameless self-promotion over. Let's move on with the game. This book talks about the Dragoons. The Dragoons from Legend? Yes, it is. The heroes of the Dragon campaign. According to this, we are the first new Dragoons to come along since that time. Maybe. Dragoons are to be called when history requires them. When history requires them. Is that now? Lavitz was a Dragoon. And Graham, Dole, and Linus too. Were their deaths necessary? That is what only history can tell. I, of course, don't know. However, it all started out from the Dragoon spirit that Lloyd brought. If Lloyd is a part of history that is necessary, then our journey seems to be dragged along by his fate. In spite of the fact that they were humans, the 7 heroes who led the Dragoon campaign to victory 11,000 years ago crossed the sky and cast spells. After they fulfilled their roles, they vanished with the Dragoon spirits as if it were some unavoidable fate. This legend seems to be telling us that after this journey, we will vanish. Is it though, or was that the choice made by those Dragoons? Because Rose is still around, and she was a Dragoon like 11,000 years ago, right? From what they were saying. I don't know if the party is aware of that, but we as players and observers know. So like, did the other Dragoons choose to vanish and Rose stayed behind? Did what was I gonna... I was forming a question and I lost it. I guess basically, do we have the choice to vanish after our mission? Or is it going to be forced on us? I don't know. We'll find out. Are you done with your research? It doesn't seem like it. Take your time. This is a marvelous place. It seems all the wisdom that humans can possibly know is here. I'm reading a book on politics now. This is very... Can you do politics after we take care of Lloyd? Yes, indeed. Now, let me read the portion that talks about dragons. According to this, dragons are the second most powerful species of all 107 creatures given life by the divine tree. Their attacks and life power overwhelm others. However, the creator Soa created a balance by reducing the dragon's intelligence. Therefore, they were to be controlled by humans with their wisdom. During the Dragon campaign 11,000 years ago, they had fierce battles against Virages manipulated by Winglies and couldn't avoid being annihilated. But they weren't annihilated like the book says. True. And again, they are ruled by the Dragoons. I'll look for more. Wasn't it 108? Or did I hear the cutscene wrong? Anyway. It led to the Dragon campaign. What did? Tell me. Oh. What do you need? Are you acting superior again? Of course, I am superior. I prefer being a hit with girls over feeling superior. I don't care about those things. It seems you're interested in the dragon campaign. Winglies, divine moon objects, dragons, and dragoons. These all had something to do with the dragon campaign.
Then Lloyd has something to do with the dragon campaign?
The dragon campaign is my specialty. Maybe I can be of assistance.
Tell me.
We only know fragments. I see. This is the Legend of the Dragon campaign that I know. Oh, I feel like this is going to be a cutscene again.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the Legend of the Dragon campaign. Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side, the Dragoons fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power. But the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoons' cause. Then at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Winglies perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
So that's interesting. And astronomically speaking, stupid. The moon that never sets. Okay. Therefore, it's looking over the continent of Endiness, not the whole world. Because, sorry, flat earthers, the planets aren't flat. They're spheres, or they're either spherical or ovular. You know, the Earth is a slight oval. It's more of an egg than a ball. But anyway, if the moon never sets, that means the moon is always casting its gaze down upon one portion of the Earth, giving a dark side of the Earth, so to speak, that the gods would not be able to watch over, because the moon doesn't set on this part, so they can only see Endiness and anything else in their view scope, and they can't see the backside of the planet. That's not very smart for gods. Come on. I know just enough to know too much when it comes to these highfalutin stories. It's a cool concept, but like, bruh. Come on. Maybe there's another moon that never sets on the other side and we can't see it because it's always eclipsed, you know, from Endiness. It's on the other side of the Earth. Like how you can't see the sun at night because it's shining on a different part of the Earth. I don't know, whatever. Let's move on. Let's just get back to the story and not think about this anymore. Also, I'm going to pretend that that voice was not told in Utes. Let me restart my train of thought. I'm going to pretend that story just now was not told in Utes' voice, because I've been using a very different voice, and I don't want to switch to a voice deeper than darts and more raspy than Congols, because I don't want to completely destroy my voice. I need to talk tomorrow. That is the story. Did you find out something related to Lloyd? Oh well, that's unfortunate. You're already here, so you might as well check the reference room upstairs.
Are there more books?
No, it contains the historical material of Milsaso. For other people, it may seem to be mere trash. However, for our country, they are all historic objects. This is something left by the black monster that brought an inferno down on this country.
The Black Monster.
It has already been 18 years. It is surprising a young man like you knows about it.
I was born in Neat.
Goodness, are you a survivor from the village?
Okay, back up here.
This is the stained glass of the church in Neat. Do you remember seeing this?
Yes, faintly, but I do remember.
It was really a monster. These are the only things that survived the Black Flame.
Do you know anything about what happened to Neat back then? Any survivors or...
I know only one.
Who's that?
The second sacred sister of Milsaso, Sister Luana. It seems you don't know her. However, I can tell you a little bit about the Black Monster. There's a legend about the Black Monster and the Moon Child. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
It is ironic, but the people who visit the church in Neat pray for their own happiness by looking at this stained glass, which shows the legend of the Black Monster and the Moon Child.
Oh, here we go again.
Why did the gods create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moon Child. The legend says the Moon Child revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moon Child. This sad karma is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
Oh, there was a bit of a pop when I unmuted my mic. Hope that wasn't too awful.
Nothing has changed. Am I hesitating? It's silly. Oh. I'm Rose. I get to play as Rose. Oh, Wait, what? What's going on? I'm confused. I wanted to... Am I not going into armed? Yeah, armed. Okay. Oh, I see. I was thinking that my cursor was in a different place. I don't know what I was thinking, if I'm honest. Okay, so we're back to where I was. Don't need to change anything. Don't have any of that gear that I bought. Or more correctly, I didn't buy any gear for Rose, so I can't equip it to her just yet. Here's where her additions are right now. We need to do more and more and mores. And a lot more hard blades. And then we'll get her master edition as well. Mother, I am back. Mother, it's been a while since the tragic day I lost my sight. I am able to see today, thanks to the love of many people like Seti here. May the divine tree bless all the victims of the tragedy. Who is it? I didn't mean to surprise you. You are? Just a traveler. Please don't be alarmed. Those guards were accepting awful quickly on just Rose's word alone. There are people lived neat, and my mother sleeping here. Are you here to visit the grave too? I guess so. Then you know about Neat? Are we getting another cutscene? Or is this just fading back to Dart? Ooh. Oh. Where is Princess Luvia? I will never tell you. I can't see. Mom, I'm scared. Don't come. Where is Princess Luvia? Where did you hide the moon child? We don't know. What kind of spitefulness do you have towards our village? You want to die with your daughter? Mom, I'm scared. Princess Luvia left for the sea. This must be enough to satisfy you. Now leave this village. The chance to eliminate the moon child comes only once every 108 years. It's the time of birth when the moon glows a blood color. The newly born moon child has a magic power. That magic power changes everyone around into an evangelist for the god, a servant to help prepare for the descending of the god. My objectives will not be satisfied until I kill every single person who was present as the Moonchild passed through. Mom? Answer me. It's hot. It's burning. Mom. Mom. It was a miracle that I survived. I see. Then you were blinded back then? Yes. However, the god imparted me with something else. Sister Luana can see people's souls. she can feel their pain, too. Because of this, Sister Luana has suffered. Now I can appreciate this power that I have, because it allows me to heal the pain in people's hearts. If you need to heal the pain in your heart, please tell me. I can help you. That's not necessary. By the way, are you done? Yes, I will go back to Leningrad soon. May I join you? Even if you are with knights, the forest is filled with dangerous monsters. I can protect you from them. I see. Then I'll ask you to come with us. Not only did those knights stand down to her just on her word that she's a traveler, she then spits in their faces by saying, I can protect you better than your 3 knights. They gotta be like resentful to her right now. Anyway, here's Meru's home. It's been a long time. I wonder if everybody's doing all right. I wonder if they feel lonely without me. Whoa! Hey, watch out! Who is this coming through the boundary? Who are you not knowing me? Huh? Meru? Is that you, Meru? Guaraha? Long time no see. You look great. His name really is Guaraha? Goodness. Do you think I'm really great? How could you leave without telling me? Where have you been? Hey! I came all the way back here. You don't need to yell at me. Aren't you happy to see me? I am very happy to see you. But leaving the forest is our taboo. You left the forest, so I don't know if everybody else in the forest will forgive you, Meru. Who cares about taboos? Everybody in this forest? And the humans outside? Both of us are living in the same world. How come we have to draw a line and lock ourselves in like this? That's what I want to know. I've been living in this forest forever. I wish I knew. I'm going to ask the ancestor. I won't ask you anymore. Dude, is Meru a Wingly? What the heck? Dude, hello? That's a plot twist I was not expecting. Also, she's got absolutely nothing for her additions. Oh, it's going to be a long grind. But I'll do it. I'm fine with that. Anyway, we're at an hour now, so I need to wrap up this episode pretty soon here. Might end up going a bit longer than usual. There's the save point. Never mind. We're good. Oh, what timing. I'm home! Oops, it seems I'm not that welcome. It's Meru. Meru is back. This is my home. I can come home anytime. Such selfishness is not tolerated. There's no place to come home to, Meru. But that's true. You are the black sheep of the proud Winglies. How dare you shamelessly come back? I thought you were satisfied with your decadent human life. Weren't you? Bartle? What are you talking about? Go back to the humans. And wait there, for the moment we destroy the humans. Stop it! Oh, that wasn't Meru. Oops. The ancestor. You left the forest on your own volition. How can you come back? I just wanted to see everybody. Leaving the forest is an unforgivable mortal sin. Didn't you know that when you left for the world of humans? As well as that, you could never come back here. Yes, I did. But it's strange. The world is 100 times bigger than this forest. There are, of course, bad humans. But there are many good humans, too. You never met them, and you shouldn't hate them. There are people who hate and detest humans just because they are humans. But their number is few. We just want to protect our life. That's all. Humans have always been afraid of the magic power of winglies. The fear eventually turns itself into a need to tyrannize us and take some action, either to subjugate or kill winglies. That's why we need our own world, like this forest, where humans cannot enter. Go back to the other world. Your existence angers the others. I understand. I'll leave. Meru! Mother! Leave the girl alone. Father, you must be kidding? That's the rule. We are going. Mother, Father, it must be hard for you, but but you must go back, Meru. Get out of our forest at once. Okay, there's a save point, but I can't use it. Well, never mind the never mind, eh? I feel like Mary would just go back. But, no. Maybe I'm reading too much into Mary's character. Guaraha? What are you doing? Quiet. I want to talk between just the two of us. It seems you received a horrible welcome. It's nothing to me. Stop talking tough. Meru, it was just bad timing. Everybody's feeling tense lately. Is that my fault too? No. Recently the earth is surging. Don't you feel it, Meru? I've been feeling it a little. The animals in the forest are acting savage. This must be the cause, but what is this? Ancestor Blano said that this is an omen of a dragon coming back to life. And it's not the usual one. Even our ancestors who had much stronger magic power couldn't defeat it. What kind of dragon is that? It's the strongest dragon of all. The king of dragons with 7 magical eyes. The divine dragon. Divine dragon? The ancestor says that the seal is half dissolved. That's why everybody's nervous. But we have a dragon buster and a dragon block staff, don't we? The sword for killing dragons, the dragon buster, has been lost. It wasn't me. We know. Because it was hidden with the staff in a place that only the ancestor could open. And the talk you wanted between just the two of us is about the dragon? That too. But what I really wanted to tell you is something else. Meru, don't leave me. I want you to be at my side. I can protect you if everybody opposes you. You are kind, as always. But if you do, you will be hated as well. I gotta go. Everybody's waiting for me. You have friends. They're all cool. They show me and teach me many things. Ciao. Meru. hot dang. Okay, again with the microphone popping, but yes, that is a good, cool-looking dragon. Also, that's terrifying if I'm gonna have to fight that thing eventually. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna pursue that man, Lloyd? When you get time, go visit Neat. You cannot change the past. However, you can face it. By facing it, maybe you can find out where you're from and where you want to go. I guess he wasn't just a snob. Well, we have to wait for Rose and Meru. Huh? Is anything wrong? No. I just felt a little shiver, that's all. I feel something is wrong. Yeah, I think we're feeling that dragon surging the earth. Alright, well. Thank you for watching this episode, absolutely jam-packed with freaking 4 cutscenes. 5 if you count the one with the black monster, who I still totally think is Rose. Don't tell me if it's Rose. It's obviously a Dragoon, I can tell that much now, but yeah, that was a very, very interesting lore-heavy episode. I feel like we learned a lot, and I'm excited to see what comes next, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, at least as much as I did, then go ahead and hit the like button. That helps the channel to get seen and grow. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. I upload episodes of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon every Tuesday and Thursday, and on Saturdays I do Dragon Quest Builders 2. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications of when I upload a new video. Other than that, just one more time, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. The volume adjustment is not always the easiest, so I hope that wasn't too bad, especially with the muting and unmuting my mic popping a little bit. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye.